Hey, I'm here. I made it. Man, somehow we ended up with 39 to do today. Don't know how. So I'm gonna jump right into that. Coach me through the stroke. That'd be a good way to make like headlines, right? Would CNN like run a story about that? Or would they? I don't know. They might. How's everyone doing? About to start kickoff with Savian. I hope he's here ASAP. Fuck, 32 keys. I always forget about white dress. I don't know how. I never remember. But yeah, let's just jump right into this shit because we got 39. So Savian's up first. Lord, I like that. What up, Elliot? Elliot's, I should say. Alright. So first up, where's his ass at? He was tweeting at me. He can catch up later. Oh, I forgot to start this shit. Alright, first up we got Savian. Here's his track, Eve. Let's hear it. Good question, Elliot. I don't know. Everyone's fed up with something. Everyone unfollowed me. Drums could be a little bit louder. The snare in particular. "32 keys, you should be able to. At least you can get past the automated system as long as you don't have anything that would trip the automatic stuff. You can give it a shot and see what happens. Worst case, it just gets flagged as third-party content. And then their ads are on it instead of yours. I like that first sample, but it didn't really fill in like I hoped it would. Monkey says it's empty. Elliot says it's mellow as yellow. Just needs a little bit more going on. Someone rapping or something. I like the sample though. I like how atmospheric it is. I wish the snare was a little louder and had a little bit more snap to it. Elliot says beat needs something, maybe bongos. Captain says this beat accurate. To quote Khaled. Maybe some piano or something. I don't know. It's just a little slow. Maybe need some raps. I don't know. It's like a little interlude track. Maybe it's destined to be a short track or something. What up, 856? Alright, next up we got 32 keys. Oh, there's an ad. Fuck. I'll turn on the ad block for this. I should have clicked it for you, my bad. Let's see what he's got. What up, Blazed? My Tumblr aesthetic. Alright. See where this goes. You don't usually sample like this, or do you? we got J. Cole vibes on the drums now. This is a lot more polished than some of your stuff in the past. You're right, Monkey. I do that. I 100% do that. For a second, it was feeling J. Cole-esque, but it got a little bit more vibey than he normally does. Hi-hats. Too glitchy, too glitchy. I like that little drop. Maybe drop the 808 an octave here. It sounds a little too high for me. GOMP, that's good. Yeah, I would drop the 808 here, an octave. I didn't even see you. This is the first message I've seen from you, Matt. What are you talking about? You said something you commented on last video. I didn't even see it anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was a lot more together than some stuff you submitted in the past. 32 keys. I like the main little sample, synth line, whatever that was, and the chords behind it. Drums were pretty solid. They were a little too like whispered car commercial clean, sort of, or like new moisturizer in the jungle type commercial. But it was, the way it came together was nice, and it seemed you know, it came together, it had a purpose. Yeah, had an arrangement. Shout out to the Lone Star State. Yeah, yeah. Text is pretty good. Okay, next up we got Indigo, aka Willie G, Maumi. I wonder if this will. Hard to follow melodically. I like the vibe though. I look like Freddie Mercury. Wow, that's a new one. Thanks, Joystick. I like the 3, 4, 6, 8 type feel. And how you sort of put that second snare behind the beat. Yeah, I like the drums and I like the overall vibe. But the bass, some of the notes are hard to follow and they seem like they're sort of out of place. Yeah, so it could have been a little clearer, like melodically speaking. I was a little muddy on the bass end, and it was hard to figure out exactly what was happening with some of the samples and the chords. But I did like the rhythms and shit. I did like the time signature you went for. That was dope. So shout out to that happening. Oh shit! Getting hit with the yawns already. Oh my. Oh my. I'm When I yawn, I gotta bomb myself. That was, oh yeah. That's Indigo, Willie G. He always got some good dusty stuff. I'm into it. Alright. Next up we got Dmore. A dick and ass exclusive. Oh boy. We'll see where this goes. I don't know how I feel about this at all. The vocals and the piano and shit are all like all over the place. Alright. Hold on, let me see. When it started, I was like, maybe you'll do something crazy with the vocals being pitched all over the place. Maybe you'll do something crazy with the multiple layers of vocals pitched all over the place. Didn't happen. Real dissonant in a bad way. Alright, Vizzy Venus. ASAP Ferg featuring Schoolboy Q type beat. If this ripped off YouTube, I'm gonna find out. Like the second messengers I've seen.
The most important investment for an artist is their production. Purchase this beat today.
This is straight off YouTube. How old is this? This is a year old off YouTube. Black Lord, top comment on this beat.
For an artist is their production. Purchase this beat today.
But is this you? I don't think this is you. This is an old ass beat. It's kind of nice, but at the same time, I found this shit on YouTube with 40,000 views from a year ago. And you've made a lot more beats since then.
The most important investment for...
I don't know. Black Lord in the comments, little suspect. I don't know. I don't know. The sample was alright, but this is like the Cool Running soundtrack. Jamaica have a bobsled team. You know that we can't be beat. So that's whatever favorite song samples or replays. This is my favorite song. You just don't know the words. This is straight up off the Cool Running soundtrack. I don't hate it. It's pleasant enough. It's a little bare bones with the drums and the sample. Needs a little bass. say you're still learning? Yeah, it was like the Smash Mouth reggae remix of Favorite Song featuring Childish Gambino. Constro says Shrek intro montage with Donkey and Fiona skipping through the market. Yeah, I think that played in the episode of Corey in the House, so shout out to those residuals. I need some bass though. Not awful or anything. It was awful upbeat, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Shaker too loud, says blazed up. It's just a little empty. If I had any specific critiques, nothing was like terrible. Alright, next up we got Quai. AKA Mike Johnson. Let's see where this The drums are too clean compared to the sample. It's like a real dusty ass vinyl rip. And, the drums sound like they're on like a Ja Rule featuring Ashanti song. So they could have a little bit more life in them. The hi-hat is awful rigid. I think the swing on the kick is nice enough, but the hi-hat being so clean and then so perfectly on the beat is a little too clean. Man, he's not trying to fool anyone. The man's out here on the promotion game. Nothing wrong with that. See, I saw that message. If there were actual messages of yours I weren't seeing, I don't know where the hell they went. Damn. Beat Fighter mad. Beat Fighter fed up already. Alright, this is Travis Neria. Nice. Jill Scott. Did you add the drums at least? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I like the feel of it. I honestly just would prefer without the vocals, just someone rhyming on it. It's a little quiet though. I'd bring it up a little bit. Snare's like almost got that sort of Slum Village quality to it. If you could get it to really sit like a Dilla on a Slum Village track, it would work a little bit better. A little repetitive. It's just psychotic rather. Yeah. It is a little repetitive. If you could get that snare just a little punchier, that'd be nice. I would just leave out the vocals, period. No need for them. No need for them. You can maybe fill out the bass a little more, layer some in, and if someone was doing some like tribe type rhymes on that, it'd be nice. It'd be nice. Pretty solid. Alright, that was Travis Neria. Yeah, static. It's like it's in that sort of area, but I definitely agree it doesn't have the pop to it, the snap to it. But that's a good little chord progression to sample for sure. All right, next up we got Tree Dot, another banger. Halloween's over, man. I guess you did submit this before Halloween. Yeah, really know right there. 32 keys on the Logic Street Team. This synth is too filtered. If it just didn't have that weird filter on it. Because his bass is just, it's like someone going, like it sounds like mouth noises. The bass is trying to carry it and it's not working. Matt says, is this the 2011 Black Lord beat? Ooh, get the resonance. All right. Having that bass sound try and carry it was no good. If it was a little more interesting bass sound, it might have worked. It would still be pretty boring, honestly. But it's not awful as it stands. Well, okay, the bass sound is awful. I think that lead you started with was more interesting than the bass, which is saying something because the lead wasn't that great either. Another program, you did try and spice up the programming a little bit, so I'll give you that. But it didn't really like stick except for those couple moments. So, because there were a couple times where you did some like fills and some little syncopation type things. So, if you had that going throughout the whole track, it'd be a lot more interesting instead of just 3 select moments. That's what I say about that. All right, next up we got Static. Oh, I yawned. It's me.
Put it on your nose like a dog with sausages. Girl, I hope my sausage sits. It's me, Rosalino. Cantaloupe, I cut it, it's imported, it's perfecto.
I sort of like it. It doesn't really complete all the way. It's like almost.
Blueberry diamonds.
You got your own homemade Lupe Diamonds tag. It was a little slow, and it did lack a little bit of energy. The sample like tricks you into thinking it's almost a good sample. Was there another one at the start?
Black Lord.
I missed that one at the start, my bad. Yeah, so the sample like almost works. It's got some good sounds, but the way the chords flow, it's sort of a letdown, and it sets you up to think something else is going to happen. So I don't know what to do about the chord. There might be about the sample. There might be some chords you can sort of rearrange, because it's like almost nice, but it does some weird things that sort of keep it from being super nice. This is the one you told me was sort of half a joke, I guess. That was Static. Next up, we got Taquan, Causey, Travis Scott, J. Cole type beat. Let's hear this. He's in the elevator. He's playing Half-Life. He's in the cart at the beginning. Weird way to start a song. These are some real Castlevania chords. Spooky Dracula Castle. The 808 that's going on now is a little out of tune. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, like a J. Cole and Travis Scott type beat. I don't know about it. Elliot says very thin drums. I agree. It's like a little too fast almost. Yeah, it's a little too fast to be like a Travis type beat. Skip through a little bit. Alright, so I just hit the halfway mark, and that's 4 minutes and 25 seconds. This is 9 minutes long. So here's the J. Cole type beat. Yeah, whoever called it this was 2 separate beats was totally right. Like Wet Dreams Part 2. But it's about like, it's like a prequel. It's about the first time he like ever nutted. Danny P says reversal too much. The drums in this part too are both, they're sort of like hyped in the high end and they're lacking any real body to them. So I don't know if that's like your mastering chain or what. But whatever was happening also with like the reversal and the scratches and shit was a little too messy on top of the kicks and the other stuff. Was there even a transition between these? Nope, just radio noise. Alright, I wouldn't put those two together, ever. If you want the first one to be more like a Travis beat, I'd slow it down like 20 clicks. And if you want the second one to be like a J. Cole beat, it's a little too, like, dark, sort of, so. $32 keys, do you really have like referrals for every site you said? What question do you ask, man? I didn't even see it. There's always a lot of shit in the chat. All right. Next up is Grand Riggity. It's called Check Your SoundCloud. Oh god. Oh, this guy he just sent me a new link. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I'm sorry. It had to happen. Not again, man. Not again. Okay, a nice little 16-second interlude from Bobby Wood, Grand Riggity. Well, that was short and sweet compared to his other masterpiece, but it was good punctuation. Okay. Now we got I Make Beats. Rob. Is this you, Kevin? Oh, this is Blazed Up. That's right. Oh, I don't know yet, Matt. I have yet to decide. Sample's a little too quiet. Sample's way too quiet, actually. If you compressed it a little bit and brought it way up. See what happens here. I just wish I could hear what was going on more in that sample. It's super quiet. This would, from the chat, this would sound better with scratching. This sample quiet as motherfucker. It could be like if you could really hear it. It could be nice, and if you added some more shit, it'd be nice. As it stands now, the sample's too quiet. The drums could hit a little harder, just a little bit. They had a little bit more body to them, just a little bit. But that beat was called Less is More. Fair enough. Let's turn the sample up a little bit. Alright, next up we got Wolf Stealth. Always trying to redeem himself. Let's see. Bryson Tiller, Drake type beat. We'll see about that. I don't know. I mean, quite a few. I only got so many that can hold the microphone. Alright, why isn't this playing? Here we go. Shout out to Union Bay. It's real quiet. Shit's too quiet. I always think it's funny when people have like videos behind their beats that they took from other shit. Now you might as well just not instead of it. Especially it's from that Bryson Tiller song. The only one I know. This is very quiet. Kind of empty right now with just the drums. Although I do like this more than the last Wolf Stealth thing I heard. It could use a little bit more bass. That filtered OVO type bass probably would be nice. Oh, exclusive's already been sold to this. Very repetitive. It never really gets any bass. Did this dude upload it? No. But that's been sold already. Shout out to Wolf Stealth. What's your rate, Wolf Stealth? 25 exclusive. It's too cheap. Yeah, I just needed more happening. I skipped through. I thought it'd be like fuller and there'd be more shit happening, but there wasn't. Like if you kept it empty for the verses, so whoever was trying to sing on it, rap on it could. That's one thing. You just kept it empty all the time because you forgot to add more shit. So add more bass, more synths, fill it out. Also, get your mastering game up. That was quiet as hell. All right, next up we got Glassic. Although I did like that more. I didn't. If you'll notice, I didn't bomb you. So. See what you got, Glassic. Oh shit! These chords are very familiar. Blockbuster. That snare might be a little bit too loud. Definitely too loud, actually. I can tell by the SoundCloud waveform. A Yompton timeline? What does that mean? I don't even know what that means, Joe. Constro, they totally do. Although some people do like lease their shit through Bandcamp. I've seen that before. Uh-oh. Lose that effect. The bass line could be a little bit louder. Uh-oh, we got the claps going on. What up, Panda? These chords sound super familiar. I just think it's a product of being stuck to the synth chords, because I think that was a synth patch, or a chord patch, I should say. Colin Captain says the keys are weak. Skip. For today, this ain't doing it for me. I thought it was nice enough. I like the little arpeggio you came in with in the hook section. I like the overall vibe and the sort of drum programming. Some of the sounds could use a little bit of work. The snare was a little too loud. You could have filled it out a bit more with more hats and stuff. So, damn, King Kieran mad at Black Lord right now. Keeps dishing it out. All right, next up we got DJ Daf. Oh boy. This is called Somewhere in You. Let's hear this. the bass line I'm not huge on. The chop and the drums I'm sort of feeling, in theory. But they're sort of flipped on how the sample has all this clarity that I wish the drums had, just so they would hit harder. The bass line sounds like some Jackson 5 shit. And there was something a little more complex going on in the chords. Having the shaker be so straight when everything else is so off kilter. The new Adele track, yeah. That's next week. Yeah, so the drums were just sonically weak. They were missing a lot of frequency content that would really give them strength. And the sample was a little too clear. I think if you filtered it a little bit out, you could smooth out those chops. Not that they need to be smooth. Not that you're maintaining any illusion that it's not chopped, but just to make it sound less off the CD. Like, it's just a little too clean as it is. And the bass line, not big on the bass line. So I would scrap the bass line, go a different direction. Try and keep things, because the chords. Oh no! Oh, that's a bomb for a yawn. The chords had something more interesting going on than what you ended up highlighting with the bass line. So, Calm Captain says, yeah. Says, bruh, everything was sonically weak. Yeah, that's not false. High darting Tobel. Alright, next up we got Monkey. Elliot says bassline seems to be very tricky for people. Yeah, they really are. I mean, they're hard. It's a hard thing. Oh boy. Shit, there's a switch up at the 1 minute mark. Alright. Let's see if I can make it that far. If there was a Twisted Metal knockoff on Dreamcast, this would play on the main menu. It would be called like Rampage Road Race Edition. They made a Jet Set Radio where instead of being like Super Neo Tokyo in the future, you were like rollerblading through Gary, Indiana. After like vampires took over, this is what the soundtrack would be. I'm holding out for the beat switch. I would bomb it, but I'm just ready for the beat switch. This part is better. The distortion's still a bit much. Oh, later, Blaze. If it had the same components for the second half and it wasn't so incredibly blown out, it might be kind of cool. First half, no. But the second half was better. So, Foolish Desperado, this is dope. I like this part. Oh shit, just needs to be fixed. Kind of weird. Yeah, I think if you just tone down the distortion and shit, it might be a little more manageable. Good experimentation, though. Elliot says some POD type drums. Yeah. As Youth of the Nation, baby. Youth of the Nation. All right, that was Monkey. And Monkey, I'm never doing Blood on the Leaves, so there's the answer to your question. Next up, we got Victor Vime, Bandos, and Okinawa. Did I really say Okinawa? I'm an asshole. This is very quiet. Well, maybe it's just quiet compared to the distortion shit. Hey, Bookworm. Hey, Dobby. Moonboy, is it possible for you to submit a beat on Wednesday morning? It will be. I'm finishing up stuff from last week. No, I'll probably do it eventually, but not anytime soon, I don't think. I don't hate this. Oh, nice, honey. Honey badger called honey. That was nice. Black Door says this is dope. Hats are on point. I think I like it. Let me turn it up and see. I don't like the reverb on every other snare. I think I like it in general. What do y'all think? Board today, I think is pretty solid. Psiotic likes the bass line. Elliot likes it. Kick too low. Yeah. The kick's not cutting through like I wish it was. The bass line was nice. It did sound a little at times. It might have just been in the sample, but it did sound a little too clean, sort of. Like it was either being played off a sampler or just whatever tone it was off a live bass was a little too clean. And I like the sample. Constro sample is cool, but the drums are so generic. Yeah, the drums are sort of the weak link there. Jalen Brown says, I like it, it just needs more. Not amazing, but a decent track overall. Would be improved with vocals as a bookworm. Yeah, I agree with all those things. Yeah, y'all covered it pretty well, I would say. Yeah. So I'd focus on the drums in that. Getting them to be just more better, as one might say. Next up, we got Jay Gotts. Jared McElligott. Yeah, I said it right. Weird ass name, but I said it right this time. Just chillin', Mac Miller currency type beat. What's happening with the snare? Even your velocity's out. Yeah, Captain, that's nice. A lot of constructive shit today. That'd be fun with me. Yeah, it's like there's some dead air at the start of the snare sample. It's a little too behind. Because there's other stuff that isn't behind. There's some real weird shit happening with the snare. I like how much power the drums have. But I'd fix that weird rhythm thing. And, what else? I think the hats are sort of a weak link at the moment. It has this sort of off-kilter feel to it, and then the hats rein it right back in a way that's restrictive. And that part with the snare is like weird as hell. And there's all these variations in the volume of the snare, so I would try and fix that. I do like the little snare roll thing. I thought I was going to switch up there. Yeah, Elliot, I definitely thought I would too. So the snare, if you can get it in time a little bit and then spice up the hats a little bit, that'd be nice. And whatever happened with the snare fill at the end there, where it sort of bounces off down a well, is a little confusing, to say the least. I'm ever gonna do a Machine Studio tutorial this week. The first one's coming out. I think I've said that a lot. I think it's actually happening. We'll see. What are you yelling about, Captain? How many beats tonight? I mean, there were 39, so I mean, I'm finishing them. I think. Unless y'all piss me off. Damn, Kevin, that was a setup I didn't even know was a setup. How am I using monitors for the music without the mic picking it up? Because it's a dynamic mic. It's still picking it up slightly, just not very much, and the majority of the sound is coming from a direct feed of the music, so it sounds real clean. All right, that was Jared McElligott. Name's hard as hell to say. Jared McGillicuddy. Alright, next up we got Luis Aguilar. Let's see what he's got for us. That kick is hella quiet, but I'm glad it is, because it's real tonal, but it's the wrong key. Luis Aguilar to the tune of Feliz Navidad, yeah. The best Christmas song of all time. The sample's sort of nice. The drums are like... They're like Rick Rubin drums, karaoke edition. Alright, yeah, sorry, I got a bomb for the kick and the drum sounds. The drum sounds are pretty ass. They're that real big, clean, sterile sound that isn't good, really, for anything. And then the kick specifically has like a tonality to it that gives it like a pitch, so it has a note, and that note has nothing to do with any of the samples going on, so it's just wrong as hell. So I would go through some different kicks, ideally nothing like those. Same for the snare. Just get something, either chop up a drum break. One of the famous ones is fine, Peace the President. Who cares? It doesn't even matter. Synthetic substitution, something like that. And take some drums from there and see how that sounds. That'll probably fit a lot better. But those drums in particular, no good. No good. All right. What was your style before? Because I recognized your SoundCloud, and it definitely did sound different, but I don't remember what it was before. All right, next up we got DBC on the beat. I'm weird. Yeah, that's true. It's not wrong, Spider Jackson. What up, Trifer? Where's this going? DBC trying to scare off the trick-or-treaters. Halloween's over! Yeah, I was wondering the same thing, Constro. He's gonna pop up right now. He's got like a Google alert set up. DBC sandurz stream, and he comes in with a coupon for his kit, which I never did open. I keep forgetting. Big, it's going up tonight after the stream. I couldn't film it last week, and it's filmed today though. It's going up. It's going. Metro Boomin, apprentice type beat. This Kappa Bible Thumb. Weenie Hut. Yeah, that's synth. Alright. Yeah, that synth was a little much. It was like the squeal of a little baby cat or a hamster or something. That was weird as hell. Like baby birds trying to eat breakfast. Let's see. Boring. The 808 is dirty. It doesn't have a lot of body though. This mix was a little too squashed, sort of. It seemed like it lost a lot of like the energy going on in it. Let me turn it up and see. Maybe it's just the 808 in particular. The 808 didn't have anything to it. It just had that distortion and nothing else. So yeah, that's what I say about that. 808 was a little ass, and the squeal synth got annoying. So yeah. I got a boogie hanging out. You wish I did. You wish I could pick it for you on stream. There's nothing there. Alright, that was DBC. Next up we got Elliot Burke. I don't know if I've heard your shit before. Thanks, Lord Song. Appreciate it. What's going on with the pan? A lot of shit going on the right channel. This is different than what we've been having. It's like a Ja Rule beat. Not an insult, honestly. There's a lot of weird shit going on with the panning. Do you like automate everything? The bongos are a little too Yanni sounding. Captain says, I wear female deodorant type beat. Damn. That was kind of nice. I like parts of that. Parts of it did sound a little too sort of stock drum sounding. If those rhythms, if you found some drums that really sat in with the rhythms and just gave it a little more character, it'd probably work a little better. And like the bongos sort of stuck out a little bit as being too clean. Bomb for a yawn. But not bad, really. It could have been a little bit more going on melodically. It was pretty simple on that front. Gengar says messy mastering. Hoodro says not bad. Feel like it didn't go anywhere though. Yeah. You did have like some progression, but it then just went right back. You had some different sections, but they didn't really build anything. So maybe try and build to something. But you did. It was nice that you didn't just have it be a straight loop. You brought in like the claps and shit. So not bad at all. A switch up would be nice, Bookworm. I agree. Okay, next up is JP. You still here, Jay? Polish sample beat. Let's hear it. Let's see what happens. Let's see how you flip it. Snare's a little quiet. I think I like the drum pattern. The sample's maybe a little too clean at this moment. The drums could be a little clearer, a little punchier. Jacob, I'll do it for $20 on stream. This is JP 10888 or something. Kevin says most complete sounding beat so far. I like the kick. The snare's a little weak. And I like these little switch ups that are real different, especially like melodically. The chords are real different. But it still works how different they are. Sandurz at Gmail, baby. Did I say 20? I meant 25. But I'll do it on stream. I'll do that geometry homework. We can all chip in. Yeah, we'll have the stream do it collectively answers. That was JP. That was nice. I was into that. The sample was real slick. If the snare was a little bit better, so I'd be into it. I'd be into the snare a little more, I should say. All right, next up, Constro.
You're gonna have people pay you to pay me to do your homework? That's just gotta come out of your pocket.
I like how hard the drums hit. I like when you got that flame in there.
You know, if you like split the difference on the clipping, it could be a good stylistic choice. But really, I don't even know if it was too much, just as it is. Obviously, if you're gonna get something to rap on it, it'd be hard. But no, that's clipping in the MP3, not just for me. Maybe that is the problem, because it is like a little overwhelming almost, and that might be the source of it. So yeah, because once it settled in, I was like, yeah, okay. But at first, I was almost like, damn, this is too much. Like at the start, I like how short the intro was, and it just came in loud as hell. Yeah, that was good. That was a good little fake out. I was into that. But it was a hair too loud. And I liked when the vocals were in more than the piano chops. I might like, actually, so did you have the snare going with the piano chops? The drums on that part and the way they work with the sample, it's a little stilted. You could make it be a little bit more natural, a little bit. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but there's something that sounds a little off about the programming. So, all right, next up we got Elliot Sang. Let's hear it. All right, let's see where this goes. What's the vocal sample on that? I know that shit. That's nice. I wish the snare was hitting like that kick does. Might just be a little bit too loud. That's James Blake. Yeah, that one kick is a little overdone.
I like it on the whole. Later, Static. I was into it, Elliot. That was nice. That was nice. I liked. At first, I was looking for like a melody or something, but that was one of those where it just sort of there's some notes that sort of suggest some things, and the idea of like a melodic center sort of goes in and out, especially with the like na 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 thing going on. So I was into it. I would bring down that heavy ass kick a little bit and turn the snare up a little bit, sort of balance those out, and it'd be sitting nice. All right, that was Elliot saying. Elliot saying. All right, next up is Tara Deal. All right, I'm not even gonna play any of this. Well. Okay, so this was uploaded 11 months ago. And then in the description it says, decided to remake this like 6 months ago, never uploaded. It's a remake of I Don't Like. I just want to hear a little bit of it. Why? No thanks. No thanks. Okay, next up is Chromes. Something sampling Tower of Power. Here how it goes. Nice little loop, but I'm pretty sure it's straight up just a full loop, drums and all. Oh, here's a filter. Kevin with that same bullshit copy and paste you posted in like 6 streams now. Go-kart chase scene from Catch That Kid. They're in the tunnel. Oh shit. This is actually some like DJ Shadow type shit. Or who am I thinking of? Something like that. Alright, next up we got ED's Beats. See what you got for us. ED's Projection. Oh yeah, the switch up. What are people saying about it? Cymbals too present in the mix. Yeah, cymbals too loud for sure. I forgot. It wasn't just a straight loop. Yeah, the second part, the cymbal was definitely too loud. When it came in, it came in real hard. Maybe came in a little too hard. And then the cymbal was too loud for almost the whole thing. And the first part was just a loop, so I had nothing to say about that. But all right, we got EDs right now. This intro looks long as hell. Let's see if it is. Jacob P., you were just trying to pay people to do your 10th grade geometry homework. And you wouldn't even pay me unless that payment came through. Oh shit. I see, Bobby Wood. You were telling me to check my SoundCloud. He sent me a beat. So he actually has a beat. I think the snare's too low pitched. I like the triplet bass drums, I think. The mix is pretty clean. Some of the 808 notes I could disagree with. Alright, we got a treat lined up from Grand Riggity that I almost missed. So some of the slidey 808s worked, some of them didn't. Then you got the like dubsteppy wub synth, wasn't huge on that. I did like the drum programming, the triplets against the regular 4 stuff. The snare was a bit too low, like I said. And I liked it more before the sort of wub came in. Even if it was a little sort of minimalist in the melody side of things and the synth side of things, but not bad. I would stay focused on that front half and try and fill it out a little bit more. So that's what I say about that. All right. So here's Grand Riggity's thing. It's called Drake Eyebrows. God knows what it is.
We begin our classroom with the questionnaire that was made famous by Bernard Pivot and 100 years earlier by Marcel Proust.
What is your favorite word?
It's a live. I was gonna say lively, but that's fine. Whatever.
What is your least favorite word?
I would say beat breakdown. One word.
What turns you on, excites you? It can be anything.
A Samsung commercial when they're trying to be introspective, like an Apple commercial, and getting busted out. I go horse.
What turns you off?
Some girl with the tits hanging out. Have some goddamn respect, why don't you? Just straight up.
You feel some discomfort.
I mean, even if you have to force yourself to just do it, I just don't understand. I just don't know.
It feels risky.
You know, I haven't had that problem ever since I started fucking people in the chat.
What profession other than yours would you like to attempt, Andy?
I'm not gonna beatbox. I can't beatbox, but just to like showcase. Holy I spit fire. They say that's hot dog. Eating chili cheese with my hot dog.
We've spoken about when a man loves a woman. Here was another striking change of pace for you.
Oh God. Constro, I think you might be right. I do eat ass occasionally. Don't freak out. Oh, no. Wake up, Mac, let that bitch breathe. I invited Phil Collins over to make this with me, and when he heard the drums, he called me gay. Listen to him, because he will be saying the correct things. What do I have to say? Go to a random, like, freshman algebra class at the closest high school and get the kid wearing, like, Pyrex. When you get into boys do outlandish shit just to like showcase. So I would experiment with all that sort of shit. What's the other one? Like, I know ass on ass on ass. It's not a good combination. You can sort of tell. I mean, it's like, yo, this shit sort of sucks, but it can't hurt to like come together. Like Steve Jones, I don't know what your number is now. You broke my heart. How could I begin to concentrate on anything else in this world when I got that going on in front of me? That ass. Let's just be real about that. Y'all gotta Twitter. Y'all gotta take him to task on Twitter for me. you know, you feel me? He never. Fuck it. Hey. Hold up. I'm gonna hit Steve Jones up if you really wanted hard as fuck. So get off my dick like a 5-year-old. You know, Phil Collins and Billy Joel both have taken what's mine. The fraudery has gotta stop. Damn, fake black man, you are. Oh. Yeah, get to your other computer, add me on Hangouts, dude. Add me on Hangouts, dude. Add me. Just add me on Hangouts. I gotta call this dude. Hey, you got video? I really wish you had video. Where'd you go? He answered. Do you have a webcam? Damn. Alright, no webcam, that's fine.
I'm like in my underwear right now, seriously.
Oh, that would have been even better. What's your opening price? Because I don't think you went any deeper than like Black Hills. Damn. You want him to like fill. You want him to fill in those gaps and be like, oh my god. But alas, I bitched out. Now I'm looking like a moron. You happy? You happy? You made me do it. Don't worry about it. You know, Phil Collins sucks meat shaft. But I haven't really even really tried to get any. Damn, maybe I should. I don't know. So, see y'all on Wednesday. No, don't leave, Levi. Get fucked. Ooh, on the tip of my tongue. Sandmaster flag. Ooh, it's from MySpace. Oh man, it is. Oh. See these eyebrows? These are my Drake eyebrows. Wow. I mean, I should have known. I should have saved it for the end. I can't Oof. That's a wrap. Well, okay, to be fair, that one wasn't as good as Preach Brother. But the interview part was really good. Wow. If you just keep doing this every week. Well, the beat behind this was sort of cool, I think. I wasn't listening a lot, but damn. Whew. That one's not gonna shut down the stream. I'm gonna keep going. The interview was like, I thought it was just gonna be an interview, so wow. Or maybe I do have to end the stream. It was very cohesive. That's a very good point. Better than Preach? Y'all like it better than Preach? Wow. Y'all like that one more. Jesus. That's his final project for audio engineering at DeVry. Oh, yeah, there is a SoundCloud link for that. I can repost it. Jesus. That was at Grand Riggity. You can find him on SoundCloud at this name. And he just posted it. Wow. That was SoundCloud. You can find it right there. I just reposted it. He also uploaded it. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you're right. It was more cohesive than the other one, but it's really hard to top Hella Butt from the Preach Brother. Wow. Yeah, You Got Hella Butt was like the best thing, period. The part with the beatbox. Okay, this did have the part with the beatboxing. I will give him that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this had some more moments. Wow. I'll have to play that out. I'll close the stream out with that. But next up we got Alex Castles. Alex Castles. That was James Lipton on Inside the Actors Studio, Kevin. And Trinket, you just missed, or maybe you did hear it. Another mashup of my stream vocals. I can't. I'm just gonna finish. I can't. I can't even continue. Almost. It's just like, what's the point? What's the point? Oh, like that was from when the beatbox kid was on. All right. I'll keep going. All right, there's no drums by a minute. It's over. House music, baby. House music, baby. Is that a joke? Alright. That was boring as hell. We got Devin SM. I mean, should I even continue? Uh-oh, aesthetic through the roof. When the remake of Acura comes out, Acura, how do they say it in the movie? This is gonna be in it. Intense motorbiking music. Yeah, I'm saying. Alright. What's with these two, like... Missed it. Yeah, his pick for the song is like a neon Japanese Shell station logo. There were parts of that were okay, and then it took a turn. It got real ridiculous. How do you send in music? Wednesdays at 10 a.m. You can submit some shit on the website at beatbreakdown.net. I'm finishing up from the last submissions tonight. I have to do it like that, otherwise there's too many. But they'll reopen on Wednesday, and you can submit there. And then you get put into the queue, and I go one by one. Alright, here's Faustus. This is the quietest beat of all time. Later, Elliot. This is quiet as hell. It's too quiet. Bomb loud as hell. The bomb was for too quiet. The chop sounded okay. At the same time, it was like, it sounded a lot like Clams Casino style chops, not necessarily with the drums or the atmosphere or tempo or anything. But chopping that sort of thing is sort of played out to me at this point. So, also at the same time, I might just be bombing everything because Grand Riggity shit has ended me. All right, next up is glazed baguette. Is that a thing people eat? That doesn't sound good. Sample's kind of cool. It's kind of annoying at the same time. It's a little too, if it's like a mandolin, like whatever that is, it's almost too fast. The drums sound like you're playing on a Yamaha E-kit. Especially with that hi-hat that is awful loud. GarageBand drums, says Andrew Holder. This is odd. Needs more. Yeah. Abstractionism says the main sample gotta go. Drums are generic as fuck, slow the BPM down. Yeah. It's a little too fast. The drums are real weak. The sample, I'm on the fence about it. Could be nice, but at the same time, it's not. So, yeah. Drums are the weak link. The odds of any good critique coming in the next couple of beats, very slim. This is K-Twist. I just gotta finish out the beat. I ain't gonna sit 'em. When it started, I thought it was gonna be another "Don't Like" remix with the triplets. Da, 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 da. No, I'm into it. Some people think the sample's annoying. Yeah, I like the vibe. That's the thing. Yeah, Constro, I like the vibe, but the Simple Man chop is repetitive. I agree. Maybe filter out some of the vocals. This part's weird. You gotta stick with the triplet vibe. Dimple band, yeah, it does sound like that. The feel is real nice for sure. But the chop is a little repetitive. You might want to throw some filters on it, something like that, for the verse, hook section, whatever like that. But just how big it is nice, and that's it's just real open, and it's got that sort of triplet groove to it. So yeah, whatever you did for the hook, I'm not huge on. You totally lost the feel. So I would try and keep the same vibe going. But real nice overall. That's one of my favorites of the night. Alright, next up we got Andrew Holder holding them. Let's hear it. This track's called You're a Butt. I like it. OVO Type B 2013. Let's see where it goes before I say that. It's off like the So Far Gone B-sides instrumental tape. The Wheezy features coming in. Okay. Wait. Motherfucker, hey. No, here we go. No. Okay, now it's got a good vibe to it. It's got a good energy in the rhythm. This is Andrew Holder. Oh, I thought it was going to get a little bigger. The woodblock sort of sucks, as it is. Alone like that. Well, there we go. You can't have that synth loop every time. You gotta switch it up a little bit. This is JMW Rainwater's favorite of the night. Jesus Christ, Kevin. Yeah, so that synth, it's got to follow the chords a little bit better. So I wouldn't say that you could loop that same riff over all four of the chords. You'll need to... Yeah, Constro says, don't know what to add, so I'll just put an arpeggio type beat. It's sort of that, I got that sort of vibe where you had something, and it like sort of fits, but it doesn't fully fit the whole time. So Whenever that wood block's on its own, it needs a little bit more reverb and could be a little bit more distorted maybe or something. It just sounds just straight up like a just like plain ass wood block, like not even like a wood block type sound, just literally a wood block. So solid overall. I would just switch up the synth and the hook. That's what I say about that. All right, next up we got Stu Stem. Weirdest name. Here's this track. Let's hear this. That really is a good Wayne line capper. Going on here with like the 808 notes and the synth melody, I don't know Alright. Seth Rogen movie drug montage type beat, yeah. This is going all sorts of weird places. You're just having this one. Okay, you've had this one synth note held out the entire time. That's too much. You literally had it the whole time. Over a minute and a half. That ain't right. That ain't right. Pie Man is cool. Hey. Alright, next up we got Moonwell. Moonwell. Let's hear this. Pepe is the art. Alright, let's hear this. Sort of nice. There's some with like an early snare in the left channel every once in a while that hits in the delays ahead of the beat. I think the snare is way too. It's like straight. It's like it sounds like brushes. The drums are way too low key. Bring them up a little bit. And then you have the sort of 808 under everything on top, with this like real minimal snare on top. Captain, did the teacher really say that? That's kind of nice. The 808 under everything, just sort of droning on, is a little bit much. And the snare is too low key for everything else. Alright, that was, oh shit. Who was that? Moonwell. Next up is Al Makes Beats. Hoodro, that's a good one. No shock imagery, just some goofy shit. Activist. This beat is named after medicine. There's some shit that like they give you for pink eye. Skinner. Very good. Shout out Louise. Enthusiasm. As like generic as this is, it's not awful. It's got a decent enough vibe. Although just shifting everything up a little bit for the different chord. I'm into it, actually. As far as a beat like this tonight, that was my favorite beat. Trying to do that sort of shit tonight. And in a while, really. It was, kept it simple, but it had at least some interesting synth line shit going on, so. Southside TM88 type beat, yeah. Major trap vibes. Personally over the hi-hat thing, but some people like it, yeah. Alright, we got like 2 more. Crizzle. This track, Inverted Travolta. Ooh. Who knows what this is going to be.
Trap Stevie on the track. Serpent 1, I gunned Serpent 2 down. In the back of John's whip, ran him over.
Oh, shit.
This is Bobby Shmurda, aka John Travolta, aka me. Shoot him down from the back, make him feel the pain. Get a rush to his brain like a tumor. But that was the old track, sorry to beat it. Motherfucker, no, I'm not Swedish. Can you tell by my dick? Or by my nice glasses? Getting asses in the back seat. This car is too wavy, but I'm not in a car, I'm in a spaceship walking on the moon. This is my
I just want to hear this
bitch,
verse.
get all. Serpent 1, Serpent 8. Serpent 8 is a little bit too late.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Wow. Those bars. That's just funny. Alright. Last one of the night. Lethal. This is like track 1 on a mixtape. You got threatened into buying in Times Square. It was like he pressed up 1,000 of them in 2008. He's been hustling on people ever since. You got the last one actually, and you put it in your CD player, and this is what starts. Put me to sleep. You got some booming kick I don't like. It's out of key with everything. Samples are real boring. And all the drums are way too quantized, too rigid, so that sums it up. Alright. Well, that's it. That's it for today. I'll play I'll play the fucking interviewer thing again. because I gotta hear that. That was a masterpiece. I think I'm aiming for Thursday because I'm gonna be out of town on Wednesday. Gotta go help my moms with some stuff. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'll probably stream on Thursday, I think. Yeah, but that's a wrap. We finished all 39 beats
with the questionnaire that was made famous.
Oh shit! I'll start this in a second. Yeah, Thursday around 8 probably. Shout out to everyone watching. Shout out to the chat. But I'll see y'all on Thursday. I'm gonna get up for a second, but we gotta hear this again. This interview was. This one was like, the other one was like funny, and then this one was ruthless.
We begin our classroom with the questionnaire that was made famous by Bernard Pivot and 100 years earlier by Marcel Proust.
What is your favorite word?
It's a live. I was gonna say lively, but that's fine. Whatever.
What is your least favorite word?
I would say beat breakdown. One word.
What turns you on, excites you? It can be anything.
A Samsung commercial when they're trying to be introspective, like an Apple commercial, and getting busted out. I go horse.
What turns you off?
Some girl with the tits hanging out. Have some goddamn respect, white. Just straight up.
You feel some discomfort.
I mean, even if you have to force yourself to just do it, I just don't understand. I just don't know.
Feels risky.
You know, I haven't had that problem ever since I started fucking people in the chat.
What profession other than yours would you like to attempt, Andy?
I'm not gonna beatbox. I can't beatbox, but just to like showcase. Did he say Andy? Holy shit! You outdid yourself, Constro. Hold on. I'm not gonna beatbox. I can't beatbox, but just to like showcase. Oh fuck! Hold on. You know, just straight up.
You feel some
Did he say
discomfort.
Sandy? I mean, even if you have to force yourself to just do it, I just don't understand. I just don't know.
Feels risky.
You know, I haven't had that problem ever since I started fucking people in the chat.
What profession other than yours would you like to attempt, Andy?
I'm not gonna beatbox. I can't beatbox, but just to like showcase. This part. Oh my god. I spit fire, they say that's hot dog. Eating chili cheese with my hot dog.
We've spoken about when a man loves a woman. Here was another striking change of pace for you.
Oh god. I can't play this whole thing. Constro, I think you might be right. I do eat ass occasionally. Don't freak out. Oh no. Wake up, Mac, let that bitch breathe. I invited Phil Collins over to make this with me, and when he heard the drums he called me gay. Listen to him. Because he will be saying the correct things. What do I have to say? Go to a random like freshman algebra class at the closest high school and get the kid wearing like Pyrex when you get into boys who typed that shit. Hot dog shit. That was showcase. So I would experiment with all that sort of shit. What's the other one? Like, I know this beat's actually nice compared to the previous. It's not a good combination. You can sort of tell. I mean, it's like, yo, this shit sort of sucks. But it can't hurt to like come together. Like Steve Jones, I don't know what your number is now. You broke my heart. How could I begin to concentrate on anything else in this world when I got that going on in front of me? That ass. Let's just be real about that. Y'all gotta Twitter. Y'all gotta take him to task on Twitter for me. you know, you feel me? He never. Fuck it. Hey. Hold up. I'm gonna hit Steve Jones up if you really wanted hard as fuck. So get off my dick like a 5-year-old. You know, Phil Collins and Billy Joel, Bobby Wood, both have taken what's mine. The fraudery is How long did these take? I have to know how long you. Damn, fake black man, you are. Oh. Yeah, get to your other computer. Add me on Hangouts, dude. He made this beat. Add me on Hangouts, dude. Add me. Just add me on Hangouts. I gotta call this dude. Hey, you got video? I really wish you had video. Where do you go? This fucking part. The answer. Do you have a webcam? Damn. right, no webcam. That's
I'm
fine.
like in my underwear right now, seriously.
Oh, that would have been even better. What's your opening price? Because I don't think you went any deeper than like Black Hills. Damn. You want him to like fill. You want him to fill in those gaps and be like, fuck. Hey. But alas, I bitched out. Now I'm looking like a moron.
You happy? You happy? You made me do it. Don't worry about it.
You know, Phil Collins sucks meat shaft.
But I haven't really, like, even really tried to get any.
Damn. Maybe I should. I don't know. So, I'll see y'all on Wednesday.
No, don't leave, Levi.
Get fucked. On the tip of my tongue.
Sandmaster flag. Sandmaster flag. Sandmaster.
Ooh, I oughta. Ooh. I'm mad at this. Oh. See these eyebrows? These are my Drake eyebrows. Alright, I'm out of here. I'll be around on Thursday though, so. Oh shit. Hey. Where the hell did that come from? Alright. Thursday, I believe.